Oh no, it's Mark.
Hey, what's up guys, it is Mark Yoon, and today I'm bringing you another exciting video. So we are going to be having a little bit of an open discussion today, a little bit of a different video. The news for Soul Calibur 6 has been bone dry. So ever since I made that video about the leaks, there's literally been like no new news. Except for on Maximilian Dude's channel, he was like playing around with like the new characters at Namco Bandai. But besides that, we got nothing. So today we are going to discuss the story mode and what I would like to see, and I want to open the discussion forum for you guys to give me your feedback on what you would like to see, what type of story mode. I think the biggest aspect that we all want to see besides like an interactive story mode is something along the lines of like a Tekken Force mode, or you know, where like you actually choose your character and like you're running around on an open area, not really open world. Maybe it could be linear, but just give us like, you know, boss enemies to fight up against, something more along the lines of like a Dynasty Warriors-esque thing, just for the story mode itself. And then have like decisive battles where you fight in, you know, 2.5D space or 3D space, the same as like a regular battle would be. I think that would be a good merging of like Chronicles of the Sword and like a Tekken Force kind of mode. That would be like the number one thing that I would like to see. I doubt we're going to see that, but this is just a fun discussion topic. I mean, obviously, like, it would be hard to render your creative character in that kind of 3D environment unless they, like, use enough memory to do so. But I think if you were able to choose your weapon and go out and fight, like, hordes of created characters or, like, soldiers, just, like, you know, pre-rendered soldiers and stuff like that, and then you get to, like, a boss area, and then that changes into the actual fighting style, I think that would change things up and keep it fresh and, like, keep people playing a little bit more. And if you could incorporate create a character in that, there's endless amounts of playtime possibility based on you just using your own headcanon and just like creating a story for your character and throwing them into the mix. Similar to what we saw in Soul Calibur 4, which you can see in the background now, how if you created a character, you could actually use them in the story. Like, granted, it wasn't super expansive. It was a bunch of battles with, like, I think you fight like Nightmare and Sawmill at the end, and then Algol. And after defeating Algol, it just shows like a little cutscene of you grabbing Soul Edge and Soul Calibur and like, I guess destroying the spirits that lie within, or an Algol spirit. That was fine though, because like no matter what creative character you played, like I think the cinematics actually changed up a little bit. Like there was some where like if someone chose Soul Edge or someone would choose Soul Calibur, depending on the affinity of the character, because I know in Soul Calibur 4 there was actually affinity in relation to created characters, so you can make a character evil depending on what choices you made, or good, or neutral. So I thought that was a little cool twist. So that would be like my first endeavor that I would like to see put in there. The second option that I would like to see would be something akin to a Dragon Ball Fighters or like a Mortal Kombat 10 or 11, you know, something like where there's a full-on cinematic story where we see characters interacting with each other, some new exclusive dialogue, like opening up new things, and then possibly merging that with Soul Calibur 3's story mode, where you were able to actually choose, like you had choices that you had to do, like go talk to this person or go do that, and it would like diverge off, and you would fight different people and encounter different things. And then obviously you would have like your major battles and whatnot. I think that would be a really cool thing to also have, and that's probably more along the lines of where they're going to go, minus the choice making probably, because it's probably going to be like characters interacting with each other, like giving us new dialogue, like catching us up to speed with the reboot and like what's changed and what stays the same, and you know, just giving us basic like Soul Calibur fun. There's a third option that I could see them doing though that I would like to see, that I hope that they kind of stay away from. Kind of like the story mode, like I was saying again in Soul Calibur 4, how like you kind of puzzle together the entire story by playing as each character, and they each have their own little mini story. And while I do like the fact that you actually get to utilize every character in the game and see their story, I think Soul Calibur 4's story mode was more akin to an arcade of sorts. I would like to see it go back to, like I said, like the Mortal Kombats or like Injustice, where like you're giving chapters based on characters and you go through their saga, and then it leads into like meeting up with the next character and they take over and whatnot. I think that would be more plausible and a better way to utilize all of the characters and especially the environments that they create. The only other possibility that I can see them doing is doing like kind of what they did in 5, which nobody really wants, where they choose a very select amount of characters and have the story revolve and surround them specifically, and then nobody else in the game gets really much a lot of playtime, which I think we're all in agreement that I'm pretty sure nobody likes Soul Calibur 5 storytelling. The way that they actually utilized the story, I think, was rushed, and I would like to see more effort get into it, especially because we waited like 5 or 6 years for this game. So, I know it's a short one, but I just want to have a fun discussion video and get the topic ball rolling on like what we want to see. So, if you guys have any questions, or let me know what kind of story mode that you would like to see, or what your perfect envisioned story mode utilizing the Soul Calibur characters would be. Let me know in the comment section below, and we can actually start a conversation based on that, or we can carry it over to Twitter, whatever you want to do. Do you want it to be more like Legends? Do you want it to be like more like 3, Chronicles of the Sword, Tekken Force? Do you want it to be more like Mortal Kombat or like Soul Calibur 4? Just give me your thoughts, and we can start talking about this, and maybe Namco Bandai will see this and apply some of that to any future updates that they are planning on working on and implementing. So thanks for stopping by, and I'll catch you in the next video, guys. Hey guys, thanks again for watching the video. If you liked the video, drop a like. Subscribe if you haven't already. I'd really appreciate it so you can grow with the channel. Thanks to everyone who has subscribed already. If you have something to say, leave it in the comment section below and we can start a conversation, or hit me up on Twitter. If there's anything else you guys need, let me know and feel free to contact me. As always, stay powered up. Peace.